What is up, dudes and dudettes? Welcome back to game night. Let's start with a duel. Shit just got real, and it just started. Whoa. Nothing gets past me, she says while the dude drives right into the goal. Come on. No! Damn. I'm gonna turn this down a bit. What? Killing me, Smalls. You gotta love my aim today. So close. So, what? Yes! Still got it. Damn it. Oh my god. No! Ah. We could have had it all, rolling in the deep. Anyway, still fun. Alright. This guy knows what I'm talking about. Come on. Get it right now. Okay. Whoa, that one was cool. I was just like, shoo. Hey, thank you for following. Thank you so much for the follow. I don't know, you know, just the fact that people stop by frequently is enough for me. It's like, but thank you so much. I like your poems. Hey Nick. Alright, no rush. Just doing some casual Rocket League. I usually do some video games on Thursdays. And then I do a chill art stream on Tuesdays. And then you know what I do on Instagram. I post my sketches every day. I specialize in coloring my art as opposed to doing it step by step on the stream. So... Hey, there's nothing wrong with a short poem. When I took poetry class, I enjoyed it because we were encouraged to write poems as we were learning it. Like, I wrote confessional poems and vent poems, mostly. I'd consider myself a vent poet. I always write poems to let stuff out. You know, I can't exactly talk at home. Self-taught. That's pretty good. I taught myself how to play Rocket League and to draw. I'm also a self-taught artist myself, so I've taken a few art classes, but the teachers don't always help. I taught myself how to use ink anyway. I've had some help with drawing, you know, YouTube tutorials. Ever heard of Mark Curley? He created his own manga called Brody's Ghost or something. He's pretty good. And you know, just watching Mitch or Russ draw or paint. I picked up a couple of stuff on fur. But I'm not gonna try to do an animal portrait anytime soon. But we'll see. Sorry for the generic EDM music, but I'm afraid that if I play Pink Floyd or Queen, I'm just gonna get copyrighted to hell and back. So, believe me, I'd much rather be playing Daft Punk or something. But yeah, it really depends on the teacher too. Like, I've had some pretty cool art teachers that made the class interesting even when the material wasn't. And then I've had some boring art teachers that turn interesting subjects like animation into a snore fest. You know, it all depends on the teacher. That's only a concern if you care about Twitch VODs. Well, it's not just that. I upload to YouTube afterwards too, so I have to worry about. I love how every time I win, dudes always gotta be sexist and say that it was a lag, just to accept that you got beat. No, I don't. I don't get any money doing what I do. This is all just for fun. But I'm getting close to affiliate on Twitch, and when that happens, yeah, but there are certain songs that get blocked on YouTube. Like, it blocks the entire video. It's complicated. Like, one time I had Muse Pressure, and it was, it muted the whole video. Like, it couldn't be seen by anybody. Yeah, YouTube copyright laws are weird. Oh God. For anybody who's disgusted by the M word, I'm not gonna say his username out loud. Oh yeah. I might have to switch to digital for a while for my streams because I'm running low on pens, but I'll see what I can do. I did my stream last night instead of on Tuesday because I was participating in Blackout Tuesday, so I didn't do anything for Tuesday this week. Sorry, the music's slightly loud to me. So I did it on Wednesday, and I think that threw me off a bit. Then last week I did Twitch Sings instead of Rocket League, and that was fun. Singing to you guys. For some reason, the Twitch Sings videos don't get copyrighted 100 billion times on YouTube. Maybe because it's part of a gaming app, a karaoke gaming app, it's different. I don't know. Question mark. And I plan on getting a face cam for my gaming videos, but so far my art videos are the only videos that have face cam. And Twitch Sings if I decide to make that a regular thing. Alright. I hate this. Yeah. I do not approve of what happened during... Yeah. I'm not a big fan of what's happened this past week. I've done all I could. I shared links to petitions on Twitter. I signed 4 petitions. I donated $10. But I'm pretty broke, so I can't donate all the time. But let's just say this now. Black Lives Matter, and they will always matter. Today, tomorrow, and always. Not because it's a trend, but because people need to be decent human beings. Okay? Yeah. My best friend, Kenny, growing up, he was my rock, you know? I didn't care what the color of his skin was. I just liked hanging out with him. And of course people gotta ruin that by doing, oh, white lives matter, blue lives matters. Like, obviously all lives matter, but this isn't just about you. This is about a race that's been oppressed. They've been underappreciated. Damn. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. Yeah. The same with the autistic spectrum. The autistic spectrum, you know, like, I mentioned this the other day. I said people who are immobilized, disabled, get more respect than people who are mentally disabled. Because with people, oh, you can't walk, that's so sad, let me help you. And then when I tell people I'm mentally disabled, they're like, oh, are you crazy? Do you need to go to a psych ward? I'm like, geez, folks. You know, I just want people to be decent human beings. I might need therapy, I don't know about a psych ward. Yeah, exactly. And then I'm not gonna mention the president who must not be named, because that guy doesn't exist in this channel. I'm just gonna come out and say this now. All races and sexual orientations are safe on my channel. I do not discriminate. And it's so sad that when I participated in the Black Lives Matter movement, some people on Twitter just kept saying, oh, you're white, you're just doing it for the likes and clicks, you don't actually care about these people. It's like, I do care about these people. Anyway, let's move on a topic that's more, yeah. Everybody just thinks all mentally disabled people are unstable and are gonna crack and shoot people at any given moment. it's just sad. Yeah. I don't mind talking about this, but maybe... But some people might be uncomfortable with the topic. But... You know, that's what these chill chats are for. You know, they get to get stuff out of our chests. Basically, everybody needs to be decent human beings. And I really hope... Darn. I was really looking forward to going to conventions this year because I recently moved to another state and I wanted to see if my artwork would do better in Washington than in California. But I don't think that's a factor. I think no matter where you go, people will still have the same opinions about art, you know. But I might be wrong. Yeah. Believe me, I'm not the most social person on the planet, so if you want to bring up any topic to talk about, it will save me from being socially awkward right now. I just brought up conventions because that's the first thing that comes to mind when I talk to online chats. Conventions, art, or writing, and I just love talking about that stuff. And to some people, it's self-promotion. I cannot tell you how many Discord servers I got kicked out of just for talking about it. Yeah. Wow, this guy is like totally demolishing me while I'm talking on chat. For me, it's hard to do two things at once sometimes, so. I love writing so much. I used to write stories all the time online, but then I got discouraged because everybody was like... Everybody who kept saying, correcting me on my grammar, but not telling me what I did wrong, so I just was like, you know, I'm just gonna focus on my art then. Anyway. Oh, absolutely. If you guys want to talk about art, gaming, or writing, I'm always there for it. And just to let you guys know, I have a Discord server of my own. I just started it. And there is a gaming and art discussion channel. I beat this guy already. Anyway, I gotta concentrate for a second. Yeah, so this I kind of snapped this yeah. I hope that the link works. If not, I'll send it to you through the other Discords. But there's not much activity right now, but anybody's welcome to join. Artists, gamers, just casual viewers, you know. The main general chat is called Campfire Chat. Please don't write Kumbaya in there. Just kidding. Kumbaya. And let's just go off on saying that if you're a creator, you can talk about your creations all you want. You will not be kicked or banned or anything like that for talking about it. because it's frustrating to hell out of me. I can't talk about art without getting kicked or banned from someplace. Sorry, I just needed to vent for a second about that. That guy's gold explosion is pretty cool. So basically, there are a few Discords that I believe need to work on what they define as self-promotion, because, you know, if you're talking in general terms and you're not being like, here's my Instagram, smash, click, like, or anything like that, it doesn't seem like promotion to me, but what do I know? But there is a self-promotion tab if you want to share your links too. And I'll check them out. But don't expect me to do sub for a sub, because I don't do that shit anymore. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. I was a part of this community I really liked, but I'm not gonna say any more about it. I'm not gonna cry on a stream, okay? For me, venting leads to tears usually, so that's why I wanted to stop. It's supposed to be a chill stream, not a rage stream. Although, you know. I don't know, it's like the emotional gauge responsible for my emotional responses is broken. Sometimes I either feel too much or not enough. I'm supposed to have pills to regulate that, but it never worked, so I've been off pills for a while. In case people are wondering what it's like to be mentally disabled, it's like a part of you is locked away. Yeah. Thanks. I've been playing Rocket League. I've been streaming Rocket League pretty much when it came out. I've done a few other games, but I'd say Rocket League is my specialty. That and Centipede. I really like old school retro games too. So, I've tried other games. I've tried like Days Gone and stuff, but I'm not super good at being stealthy. That's why I always had another partner with me to do the stealthy missions while I just did the attack. Nick was sneaky sneak and I was stabby stab. Basically, I was the one that went up to the freaks. That's what the zombies are called in Days Gone, and I showed them who's boss. Yeah. I don't know, I just consider retro to be games that are 20 to 30 years old. So like Atari and like N64 is getting there into the retro sphere. I wish I could play Diddy Kong Racing or something, or Excite Bike. I'm showing my age now. Oops. Yeah. For me, the first campaign game that I ever played, that I was ever really serious about, were Harvest Moon and Halo, which couldn't be more different. One's just a peaceful farming game, and the other one is about, I don't know, interstellar politics, if you really think about it. I love Halo. I wish I had Halo so that I could do Slayer matches with my viewers. Just to show them who can laser sword them in the face. Just kidding. But no, I'm just talking about the Halo series in general. Doesn't have to be the first one. Next day they announced the remasters. Oh. You know what game I'm excited that's getting a remaster is the Pro Skater series. Man, I loved that series as a kid. And, seeing as I can't go real skating right now because of the pandemic, it's the next best thing if we're still in a pandemic in September. Which I'm pretty sure we will because people are still going out. Yeah. Exactly. I'm gonna be spending my 25th birthday in the house. Might as well just do a birthday stream. Oh yeah. Oh man. Hey Nit. Welcome back. I was trying to open this Monster can before I went streaming, but my nails are too long, so the lip is... There we go. I got it now. Right when I can't actually drink it because the match is starting. But, yeah. And then after this, I usually just do about an hour. I've been doing 2 hours lately of gaming, but I might just do an hour again today. And then maybe we'll Russ Mitch or Kit if they're live. That's cool. I'm not a huge fan of Chick-fil-A. I don't know, I have a hard time deciding things, so I usually ask the audience for input. You can call me whatever you want. Fire Crystal, Crystal, Fire, Kira, you know, whatever. People use them interchangeably. Sometimes people call me by my real name, and sometimes people call me by my pin name, like Jack with Jacksepticeye and Sean. You know, you can... Sometimes I call Jacksepticeye Sean, and other times I call him Jack. Okay, you can just call me Kira, you know, super casual. My name is spelled K-Y-R-A. Kira, in case you're wondering. Yeah. I mean, Kira and Fire practically mean the same thing. I mean, my name means sun or light, so... I just find the irony in that. This dude was really salty that I beat him earlier, that he's trying to demolish me, and he gave an opportunity just to make a goal. It's like, you proved your point, you can win in a match against me, I'm just trying to have fun. He's like going all out, and I'm just like, whatever. That's not why I play the game. I'm just chilling out. I've seen some people do that. I've seen some people just sit there the entire match. They don't make a goal or anything. They just sort of sit there and watch me hit in the goal. Because, like, the match is automatic if you don't leave after, like, 50 seconds. So some people, like, probably leave the match running when they're going to the bathroom or something. I don't know. To me, that's silly. This guy's super determined, and so am I. I hate weird angles like that. He's got me on the offensive right now. We get it. You can hit a ball into a goal. I'm super impressed. It's when I start feeling pressure. Oh yeah. I just do these streams, I just do these art and gaming streams so that I can practice talking to people and to hang out with them, Sometimes I'm good at Rocket League, sometimes I'm just messing around, It really depends. Like, I was trying, but then I beat this guy already, so, like, I know I can beat this dude already. Yeah. He blamed me beating him on a lag. You gotta love those people, right? I'm not even trying. That's the funny part about it. He's like super trying and I'm just like, whatever. Exactly. I am sort of impressed that he got that many goals in that few time. I mean, it was what, 2 seconds and he got like 2 goals? Turn around. Damn. I mean, I was trying in the first few minutes of the match, but then I realized I wasn't gonna win. But I don't quit things, even when I'm losing. Because I'm stubborn. Even if there's like a 1% chance of me somehow turning it around, I'm gonna do it. I've seen some people leave a match after the team is behind by 1 point. I'm like, dude, there's a way to like... Alright, let's find a different opponent. I don't like to play the same opponent 3 times. I get bored after I beat them. It's fine. I told you, Nick. Anybody can come in and out when they want. I'm not gonna force them to be here. That defeats the point of a chill stream. Just don't pee me about how you, after I... Sorry, the comment kind of trailed off. Yes. How much of... Don't worry, I'm not gonna message you about that. And I always ask when they say to PM them what times they like, or if they're a night owl like me, because I never sleep, but I know some people do. Most people sleep. Most people who aren't me. Yeah. I think I piss people off on Twitter sometimes because I'll be liking a bunch of stuff multiple times. It's like I'm a simple woman. I see cool artwork and I hit like, okay? Yeah, maybe we can collab on something. I've always wanted to collab on something, but every time an artist says, I want to collab, and then if I don't respond back to them in a few days, they kind of ghost me, or they pretend like they didn't talk to me. And I'm like, okay. I guess they just wanted me to pay attention to them. It's like, there are simpler ways than asking an artist to collab. You could just say, what's up? It's like... Yeah, anybody can message me about anything as long as it's something safe for work. I cannot tell you how many times I've made friends with Facebook and they sent me interesting photos. And I was scarred for life. But yeah, this is Thursday's generally game night, or as my mom likes to dub it, Rocket League night. She's always like, is it Rocket League night? Yeah. I'm out there for that too. I'm always afraid that the other artists, because sometimes the people asked to collab, they are so much better than me. Like, they can do, like, realistic portraits of, like, Shaggy or Scooby from Scooby-Doo or something. And here I am doing ink scrolls for a living. Ink scribbles. Yeah. Yeah, we all have our talents. It's okay if you can only write. That was me for a while. When you don't have any real friends in real life, parentheses, real friends, it gives you a lot of time to develop some skills. Think of Rapunzel from the beginning of Tangled. I just did a bunch of activities to fill out my day. Yeah. And now it seems like I've gone back to that mindset after the pandemic hit. I've just been filling my time with drawings and sketches. I bet some people expected me to stream more, but that didn't happen. Not that I haven't thought about it. I just didn't think it would be beneficial. There wouldn't be special nights then if I did streaming every day. My streaming nights are special. Thing that people get to look forward to. At least in my opinion. That's why. It's like how I only bake cookies during the holiday season. Yeah. It's like I only bake during the holiday seasons, and then I just go back to getting cookies at the store as opposed to cooking them myself. Because around the holiday season, I get into this baker DIY mood. It starts around Halloween. Like I made little mummy dogs where you take those biscuit things from a Pillsbury Doughboy and a hot dog, and you wrap them like mummies. It's a lot tastier than it sounds. You can look it up online. It's basically it's a biscuit mummy. So you cut the little biscuit doughs into little strips, and you wrap it around the hot dog. I'm glad that you're happy here. That's the goal. Everybody, if I make you uncomfortable, let me know. Because I have been told that sometimes I'm unintentionally make people uncomfortable. It's a gift. What a save! I mostly just do like casual duels. I do team matches sometimes, but sometimes it gets a little overwhelming. There's so much there's like so many people swarming in the the team matches, that I don't know what direction I need to be sometimes. I'm like, what? Yeah, maybe I can go for another hour. I don't want to get too, because of how much I draw when I do actual gaming. I don't know if they use the same muscles or not, but part of the hands or not, but my hands start to hurt after a while. When I played Rocket League, I had input What I like to do is I like to hang back and watch what the player is doing before I make an action. While some people just go, you only live once, and they, let's go in there and charge in. I like to think of a strategy when I play Rocket League. I like to think of it as like a chessboard as opposed to rocket soccer, you know what I mean? Aww. Cool. Alright, let's go for another hour. I love talking to you guys. We're just doing some quarantine chill talk. But yeah, the reason why I don't stream super often is because I like it to be, you know, a special thing. Like, hey, it's Tuesday and Thursday, it's our streaming days. I used to stream 4 days a week. I used to do 2 days of art and 2 days of gaming, and it was just overwhelming for me. I was like, this is really hard to keep up. So, obviously that was back when I had animation and film classes where I had to spend like 10 hours at the school campus editing footage. I don't have to do that anymore, but I don't know, I've gotten used to this schedule, you know? Feels nice and calm. My goal is to get that crystal explosion, and I think you can change the color in the garage. I want to change it to red. For fire crystal. Yeah, let's celebrate goals. I wish I had a bit more experience with online games. Besides Rocket League, you know, I'm super experienced at this game. But sometimes I wish I could do something, you know, different. I keep asking everybody, is Apex hard? Is League of Legends hard? And some people are like, oh, I guess it depends on your skill level. And I'm like, what if your skill level is 0? I tried Fortnite and I sucked at it, and normally I'm really good at shooting games because I've played action games and racing games my whole life. Like for me, picking up Rocket League was easy because I used to play games like Flat Out and Project Gotham. Really, Nick? In case you don't know, Nick is my mod, my only mod, and he's also my boyfriend, so he likes to embarrass me at any given opportunity. And while I'm more on the film and animation / art aspect, he's more on the technical side. He's taking coding classes and computer classes. So I'm an art nerd. He's a geek. You know, I thought about going to Rocket League tournaments and stuff, but I have a feeling that there are going to be people who are way skilled than me. So I'm afraid I'm going to get eliminated in like 2 seconds, and there'll be no prize money for me. And then I'd have to find teammates, and I think I'm better as a solo act. By the way, when I was on a walk earlier to go to the park, I've been going to a park for about an hour a day. I wash my hands afterwards and I make sure that I'm clean afterwards. And let me just say that playing Boulevard of Broken Dreams when everybody's literally locked in their houses and you're the only one walking down the street, it's pretty trippy. Dang, this guy's good. Exactly. And then you play 5,000 miles for your significant other during quarantine. I would walk 1,000 miles. I'm a skater. I like to skate with rollerblades, so I always like to imagine I'm skating through the map. So that's why I always like to use the ramps. I don't get why people don't take advantage of these ramps more often. The oldies are more concerned with flying through the air and hitting a goal. I'm like, that's nice, but have you considered aerodynamics? Oh yeah, and it makes me super uncomfortable sometimes. But it's all in good fun, you know? I mean, there are literal internet challenges to make your favorite streamer uncomfortable. So, it's a trend for a reason. Oh yeah, sometimes I do that. I'm a really big fan of music, so sometimes I end up bursting into song as opposed to making a comment when I'm streaming. Like sometimes when I'm playing Rocket League, I'll be singing "You Spin Me Right Round" when I make a goal. You spin me right round, baby, right round. Everybody in quarantine be like, safety dance. You know, from a distance. My dad liked singing "Don't Stand So Close to Me" when we're doing our calls by the police. Speaking of quarantine, I think I might... Oh, really? See, for me, I'm super worried because I stay up all the time, my immune system isn't the best. I get sick like 3 times a year, so I was worried I had COVID. I might have had it because there are some people who show no symptoms and still have it. I didn't get tested. I probably should. Made me stay up coughing. Oh wow. See, I end up getting a hoarse throat sometimes, especially when I'm after days of streaming, because I'm talking like 2, almost 3 hours sometimes, and that's more than I usually talk. The best part was when oh wow. So you don't have to worry about Nick timing you out or banning you. We're pretty accepting people. I think the only thing that we'd be uncomfortable talking about is well, I'm pretty open to discussing anything really. And my chat rules are just be nice to each other. If you want to share funny meme links or something like that, I won't. The only thing I'd probably say is no self-promotion in chat. Other than that, you can. If you want to link me to a funny dog video or something, I won't be upset over that. And then after they timed, they wrote, "Go to sleep." Oh, so they were looking out for you. That's good. No! No! Ah, so close. That's so close to winning that one. Technically, the match isn't over until it's over. Yeah, sometimes people are just looking out for the person's best interest without asking how the person feels about it. You know, to that I say thanks for looking out for me, but it's really my decision, you know? We were pretty evenly matched in stats. He got like a few more than I did on some areas, but I guess he doesn't want to play me again. That's for the best. You don't have to worry about that. If you're tired, but you want to stay, I've had moments where I was in Russ's chat or Mitch's chat and I just fell asleep while watching the stream. Yeah. Yeah. That's not cool. You don't have to worry about Nick doing that. He won't do that. That was the weirdest angle in my entire Rocket League career. No worries. That's good. I feel like my mood varies from moment to moment. There are some days where I'm like, I feel good. And then there are some days where I feel super depressed. And usually, during those days, I talk to somebody on Discord for reassurance that I'm not crazy or something like that. And then I move on. It's been happening a lot more now that I'm stuck at home more. Before I used to have stuff to distract me, like homework or my job. Not anymore. Oh, come on. Yeah. And you don't have to worry about getting kicked out of the Discord for being inactive. Like, there's some Discords that will ban you if you're not as active. You can post as much or as little as you want, you know? I've gotten kicked out of Discords for posting too much or too little in a specific channel. It's like, let us socialize how we want to socialize. You know what I mean? Oh, nothing. Just talking about mental health and how some mods or something might time you out because they're looking out for you. I just find that tactic a little weird. It's like for me, I'm all about freedom of expression. So I narrowed it down the amount of times that I post my drawings to two times a day. I used to post way more than that. Yeah. Thank you. I've been streaming for years and years now, but it wasn't until 2019 or 2018 when I got really serious about it. Like, I could see myself doing this, you know? Before it was just kind of an afterthought. Like, yeah, I'm gonna stream Rocket League because everybody else is doing it. Now I'm just doing it because I like it. Yeah. I like being able to talk to people who are not in my family situation. That they're, like, impartial, you know? Yeah. I don't know, there's some days where I don't feel like streaming, but I do anyway because I have to fill my quota. And Hollow and some other people are like, don't do that. If you don't feel like streaming that day, just don't. Your real fans will understand. I guess that's true, huh? Exactly. Whoa. Yeah, I need to learn not to... The same goes for art. There's some days when I don't want to post my sketch for a day, but I do anyway. Yeah. Let's see, I haven't gone a day without posting my drawings in, what, 3 years, Nick? It's been 3 years since I started posting daily, even when I didn't feel like it. You can tell on the days I don't feel like it. Like, my art is utter crap on days that I don't feel like drawing. You can tell that there's no soul to the ones that I just post to post. But lately, I have been posting because I like it. Doing it. Whoa. He nearly got me, but it wasn't good enough. Ooh, thanks for the opening. Oh, that's cool. Back when I used to be on DeviantArt a lot, there have been groups called 100 Stories Challenge or 100 Fan Fiction Challenge where you try to do your ship, like do like 100 one-shots of your ship. And I did about maybe 5 of them, and then I was like, this is really hard. I need to think of stories to think about. Like, I'm really into Star-Lord and Gamora from Guardians of the Galaxy, so I've done like a one-shot series on them. And I think I'm up to like 20, maybe 22. I don't know, I need to look it up. And that's how you take the game. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Usually when I experience burnout, I just step away from it for a few hours. A prompt, huh? You know, one of my favorite some of my favorite poems were poems where the poet was describing a food. So maybe candy? Have you done one on what candy feels like? If you don't have a sweet tooth, you don't have to do that one. I wanted to do a poem on cotton candy. Oh, sorry. Did I give you a hard one? Like, for example, orange, tangy and sweet. The juices overflowing. Passage of time, peeling away. Days, nights, at rest. Nothing will make me upset. Okay, stop talking. Oh, right. Okay, I'm gonna focus on the match now. Oh. I have been told that I'm a bit too sensual when it comes to descriptions of food, but I can't help it, I like food. And I don't know, in college class we were taught that life shouldn't be censored. And I tend to agree in some degree. That doesn't mean I like seeing weird Sonic art on DeviantArt though. Kill it with fire. Oh. Don't flirt with food. Don't tell me my business, Nick. You're just lucky it was about oranges and not pickles. How about sound? Or light? Yeah, just like describing a sound. I think they call it a sensory poem when you describe something around you. Jeez, where did my badassery go? There's just something about this dude that makes my aim off. See, he's like me. He knows to take advantage of the ramps. Some people don't know how to take advantage of them. Yeah. I might get back into writing again. I sort of took a break because some people were being just plain mean sometimes. It's like, it kind of turned me off from writing for a while. I know I got like 50 million fanfictions to finish, and some people are wondering when the next update is, but I'm not getting to it quite yet. Yeah. Some of them need to be rewritten. Like, there's some parts of my stories that I feel like might come off as insensitive now. so I want to fix it. Let's just say in high school, let's just say in high school and middle school, I was the stereotypical I'm 14 and this is deep person. I'm not like that anymore. But dang, this dude is kind of pissing me off a little bit. So close. Yeah. Sometimes with the Connor Army, Brian Deckart's community, sometimes if I don't know what to draw that day, I do a poem instead. Or sometimes I add a poem to the description of the drawing. Like today was perspective, so I did a poem about a Rubik's Cube, because my drawing was a Rubik's Cube. I usually put it in the description on Instagram. Some people probably aren't curious enough to see what the rest of the poem is. Man. I think it's kind of sad that in some of these I'm super close to winning. But that doesn't matter to me. Yeah, that was the poem. About perspective. Oops. I don't want to accidentally invite people into the stream. I'm not ready for that yet. Okay, so get this. When I was when me and my family were going up the hills to get to Washington from California, we were looking at the various campsites and stuff. There is literally a hill called Boomer. So I sent that to Nick once, and I said, "Okay, Boomer." The only time I ever used that joke, and probably will be the last time I use "Okay, Boomer" in a sentence, except for now. I don't have the picture anymore, but it'd be funny to share on the memes tab, Nick. Whoa. I just thought it was funny when I saw it, so I had to take a picture of it. I was like, Boomer Hill. I'm probably insulting like a founding member of the state or something called Boomer. Wouldn't surprise me. The problem with me coming back around, is sometimes the player is smart enough not to fall for that trick. Sometimes I think if I should stay behind and get my boost later. Dang, this guy's good. Alright, I need to concentrate. Beat this guy. He always has 4 goals? Jeez. Alright. You can call me later, just I might be sharing this video on their social medias first. I should just do that when I go live, but sometimes when I go on Facebook groups, I do it after I go live. Be like, oh, the next stream is blah blah blah. I guess that means I'm really bad at advertising my channel. I've been starting to post when I actually go live as opposed to afterwards. But dang, this dude. Ooh. Oh my god. That would have been would have made an epic clip. Just like epic fail of me like slowly rolling back. If I made a special roll for the people who did clips for my channel, it'd probably be called clipbaits instead of clickbait. I like puns a lot. You have been warned. Obviously that means one of my favorite superheroes is Cat Noir. No question. You know, Deadpool makes a surprising amount of puns too. Damn it! This guy is super good. But I'm not defeated yet. Even if it kind of looks like it. Why does he do that? Come on, fight me fair. I don't consider blowing me up every 2 seconds. Ooh, I like it. So I got a moral question for you. Is somebody demolishing someone every time they get a goal count as cheating? Because I kind of count that as cheating. Even though it is within the rules of Rocket League to demolish someone every given opportunity, I just think it makes it less of a match and more of a one-sided play. That's just me being salty, I guess. Yeah. This guy is technically not cheating, but he's making it very hard for me to play against him if I'm being demolished every 2 seconds. It's not much of a match. How does he do that? I've been told I'm super fast, yet this dude is able to, like, get past me without me realizing it. I gotta say, this is one of my more embarrassing turnouts for a match. Normally it's a bit closer, like 6 to 10 or something like that. But one time I lost 18 to 0, so this isn't too bad. least I got one goal. Is that the salty emote? Darn! That's even sadder. You saw that? I hate when the match times out when I'm about to make a goal. I think it's fair to say that guy doesn't want to play me again. You want to try the special mode? There's supposed to be a new special mode every week. I think last time was Heat Seeker. This game is literally called Boomer Ball. The joke writes itself, but I'm gonna hold it in. I'm gonna hold it in. I'm not gonna say the word. He writes poems, Nick. And he's pretty good too. And unlike my poems that drone on for hours and hours, his is very short and sweet. Okay, Boomer. Sorry. I think this might be another hard one. Yeah! That was pretty cool. I hate how Twitch chat doesn't do line breaks. Yeah, that is kind of annoying. And then I'm streaming on the PS4, so the PS4, sometimes I can see emotes and other days I can't. It's weird. I need to look into that. That might be like a app issue. Like, before I used to be able to see the emotes, and now I just see text where the emote should be. I see like the coding for the emote on the chat. Hope this is a day you can. Unfortunately, no. All I see is Wiggle Love. I have to look into it. Maybe I disabled something on accident. Or maybe Sony just hates Twitch emotes. Who knows? Ah! This is why I don't do team matches. Because everybody wants to have the glory of their own, that they all rush in together and then nobody gets anything. It's like a bouncy ball. I might be able to get this one better than Heat Seeker. Heat Seeker was just embarrassing. Yeah. Whoa. Yeah, see, it's like a bouncy ball. Which means I have to get more boost so I can jump up high to get the ball. If I can get it. Alright. Thank you. Thank you for stopping by. I'm getting close to the end anyway. I think I'll do one more match and then I'll find somebody to raid. Okay. If you want me to test out your games on the stream, I will. Just, you gotta complete it first. I can't stream your game if there's nothing to stream. Whoa. Dang, this is a little bit overwhelming, don't you think? Whew, that was close. We might have to wait for more people to come in. I can't raid with one person. Otherwise it's just a... Oh. Sorry. Oh, come on. See, I can see myself getting better at this game than Heatseeker. I don't know what happened with Heatseeker, but it was hard. Everybody was like, Fire Crystal, play Heatseeker. And I'm like, but it's hard. Oh, Jesus Christ. Sorry, guys. That was embarrassing. My teammates hate me forever now. Just kidding. Alright. No, not click play. Cancel. Alright. Let's go back to duel. Ugh. Did you hear that? That was my thumb snapping back in place. We should do a wipeout match one of these days, Nick. Do you want to get on here and play a match of Rocket League with me on the stream? Don't worry, they won't hear what you're saying because they'll only hear what I have to say. Well, it's like Thomas Edison said, I didn't fail. I learned 99 ways of not creating a light bulb. That's what I always tell myself every time I have a difficult day on social media. I'm like, I didn't fail. I learned 3 or 4 people who didn't like that particular style. Oh no! Boom! Damn. Damn. So close. Where was that when I was doing the match a minute ago? Sorry, Spotify dude, I can't just pause the match to hit a button. Now I have to listen to ads. Great. That's just rotten luck. Moon cheese? I knew the moon was made out of cheese. Just kidding. Thanks. All day. Well, no, you gotta keep working on it. Even if it takes all day, you gotta keep working on your game, Nick. I remember I spent a month doing animation. What? Damn it. Maybe one more match. I don't want to end him in a kettle fire. I want to end in an explosion, like a firework. You know what I mean? Whoa. Use that to my advantage. Nice one. Damn it. How did that go so wrong? Whoa. What? Okay, that's it. My new strategy is to stay by the goal. That worked. How? I know you're enjoying this, Nick. After all the amount of times I kicked your butt, you're enjoying this. Admit it. Damn it. There's still 4 minutes left on the clock. I can turn this around. Excuse me. I couldn't properly set up that shot because I feel rushed. With him behind my tail. Thank you, Nick. Sometimes you need reassurance, you know. Dang. Nice one. Dang, that was really cool. I should find that and clip that. I just did a Uno reverse card on him. I'm like, no, you. Does he get opponent fatigue like I do? Where if he plays the same opponent 2 or 3 times, he starts to get tired of it? Whoa. Need boost. Or maybe I don't. Darn. Alright. That was a pretty close game, though. Last match of the night. I usually like to end the match when I win. Okay, seriously, this is the last match, and if I don't win this one, I'll just have to try next week. I love this guy's name. Sin, baby. Say that in an Austin Powers voice. Sim, baby. Why do I have a hard time not believing that Mr. Austin Powers would say that. Mr. Powers? Yeah? You have until Thursday to make a 3D Pong. Good luck. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I typed 3 instead of 2. Alright! Well, on that note, thank you to anybody who stopped by. The next game night is on Thursday, and then on Tuesday I usually do a chill art stream. Hope to see you next time. You can catch me on social media where I post 2 drawings a day. And as always, I hope you create and inspire. Let's try to find somebody to raid now. Should we, let's see. Come on. Read. Oh wait, if I remember correctly, there's a dashboard thingy on the mobile app. Alright. View dashboard. Alright. I'm just gonna pick somebody to host. So stay where you are. I'll figure out rating soon. I'm still kind of new to this whole thing.